It is the continual showdown of Seattle versus coastal Virginia. We're bumping up in purchase price, $750,000. What does it get you in each marketplace? So I've picked out a few places in Seattle that, based on online blogs, are some great neighborhoods to pick from. And then I've picked out some corresponding neighborhoods in Norfolk that are potentially good comparison neighborhoods. So let's look at the first one, 720 41st Street in Seattle. $885,000. I know we're a little bit above budget. 2 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 1,470 square foot. So here we are looking at these townhomes. Beautiful inside, right? Plenty of counter space, nice and open, and decently updated bathrooms, subway tile. You know, this is a pretty little kitchen. You got to think here, we're going on 3 different levels, so it's going to feel a little bit cramped in here, but if you're looking at townhomes, this is kind of what you can expect across the country. I love all the natural light coming in, the balconies, though I'm not sure how much time you're going to spend out there if you're close to a busy street. Up here on the 3rd floor balcony, you have your own private terrace. So maybe you watch the sunrise or sunset there with some coffee or cocktails in the evening. Looks like the views are decent. The master bedroom closet is okay. Bathroom's a little bit dated. You do have a nice soaker tub there, and it looks like you have some decent parking spaces. I do absolutely adore when they put in the floor plan. I think this is a great touch, and to be honest, I think should be required on all listings. If you're moving cross country, which the majority of people who find us on YouTube do, it is super, super helpful when people are trying to figure out how does this live. Sometimes it's just hard to tell from the photos. Speaking of moving cross country, if our team can help you out, we help people buy, sell, invest in real estate. I run the real estate team. My wife runs a mortgage team, and that's what we do. We help people transition in and out as smooth and easily and seamless into the area as possible. All of our contact information is down below in the description, and we would love to hear from you. So we transition out of the Fremont area over into Ghent, which is in Norfolk, Virginia, probably one of the more desirable areas. Very walkable, very hip, lots of festivals, super diverse, older houses, newer houses. It is extremely cool. If you're looking for something both socially and economically diverse, you can't find a better area than Ghent. 1023 Graydon Avenue, $735,000 it sold for not that long ago. 5 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, 3,700 square feet. A little bit bigger than what you get there in Seattle. Let's take a look at the photos inside and see what we get. You get a driveway. You get non-attached walls. You get something larger than a townhome. Old world architecture, beautiful stairwell, some built-ins, some character, some gorgeous old floors. And the nice thing is at this price point, many times people have gone through and they've updated things like kitchens and bathrooms. Primary suite is enormous, large walk-in closet, big bathroom. Not my style, but hey, it's decent in there. Plenty of space. The majority of the bedrooms are nice and large. You have a big backyard. I like how they have this set up too with an outdoor ping pong table. These are my people. And here's what I love about this location. You could probably walk to 2 or 3 breweries. You could go to a restaurant. You could go get groceries. You could go for an evening walk, and this place is beautiful. People absolutely adore Ghent. Back over in Seattle, we are looking at Capitol Hill. We've got a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath place, 1,000 square feet. Pretty daggone small if you ask me. Sold about 4 months ago, $780,000. Outside, it's beautiful. I love the architecture here. I like the colors. I like the interior. The kitchen is pretty. But when you've got multiple levels and this small of square footage, this place is going to feel cramped. Now, whoever did the kitchen, it looks like they did some custom cabinetry in there. Nice little touches. This photo right here is absolutely hilarious. It looks like you're showing me half a sink. I can barely see the toilet. You might as well not have put this listing photo up. But the bedrooms are pretty. Nice tall ceilings, lots of natural light. You do have a nice little backyard. Not a ton of privacy. All the neighbors' windows look directly into it. But hey, you do get some outdoor space to yourself here. Now we're gonna swing over into a place called the Freemason area. This place is awesome, really close to downtown. Still gonna feel a little bit more neighborhood than being like in skyscrapers or big town tall condos. $825,000, 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, 3,500 square foot, a little bit bigger than the last place that we were considering. You do have a condo fee here, so please remember that. I believe it's under 1,200 bucks. You do get some great amenities. But the floor plan here is freaking fantastic. Check out this like modern open aesthetic Lots and lots of natural light coming from those floor to ceiling windows. This looks like a custom concrete floor. This is just super cool. Super, super tall ceilings. The views here are absolutely insanely good. I adore that they put up a photo of the fireworks, because there are fireworks downtown Norfolk 2 or 3 times a year. And when you have one of these unique places where you can watch it from your own balcony, this is super special. I'm gonna let some of these photos just speak for themselves. This is really something special. I mean, this kitchen is just something to dream about for sure. And the primary suite is huge. Tons of natural light coming in from 2 freaking bays of windows. I'm not a huge fan of the wallpaper. I get it, you probably aren't either, but hey, you can go in there and change that. But check out this master bath shower. It is crazy nice. And the primary suite closet, holy moly. It is really hard to argue at this price point for downtown at this. I mean, it's just, this is something really, really nice. To be absolutely honest, if I saw this place, I would have guessed it was a $1.1, $1.2 million place here in Norfolk. I am flabbergasted this sold for $825. All right, we are over in Madison Park, Seattle, really close to Denny Blair area, 1643rd Avenue, Unit 103. Recently sold in April of last year at $750,000. 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,100 square feet. Not that big. And don't forget that you have HOA fees of basically $1,100 a month. So $1 per square foot on HOA fees. And you do have an outdoor pool that overlooks the water. That's freaking awesome. You have these condo units which have little private balconies. They're pretty inside. It seems a little cramped. I'd like to see the ceilings be a little bit taller, and that kitchen, although it's updated, is kind of tiny. Bathrooms are nice and updated. I like the tile selections, but at 1,100 square feet, this really isn't that big. I'm sure this is a fantastic area to live. Remember, you're always trading off between size, amenities, condition, and location. And obviously this is a primo location if you're getting this much square footage at this purchase price. So if we swing over into the Larchmont area of Norfolk, which I think would be an area if you're trying to be close to downtown, but still drivable to the beach. Larchmont in particular is kind of a more of a neighborhood feel. You still have a great public school system. You're gonna get way more space for the price point than you would in Seattle. So at $825,000, right? This sold about 5 months ago. 6 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, 4,000 square feet. You get a lot more space. I think you're gonna like what you find here. Large single family home, old slate roof. I just think that touch is absolutely gorgeous. This place looks extremely well cared for. A massive southern front porch, which everybody loves here. The original heart pine hardwood floors. Lots of character details throughout the house. You can tell from the photos, these people have a lot of pride of ownership and have taken extremely good care. A lot of these homes that you'll find that are older, their first floor ceilings are gonna be super tall, sometimes 13, 14 feet. It looks like they have a lot of the original fireplaces. Now, I will say, unless these have been meticulously maintained, some of these fireplaces are old coal-burning fireplaces, like mine in my house, and are no longer functional. So if you want those to be functional, you're gonna have to pay a penny to get those redone, or maybe put in a gas insert. I dig this little butler's pantry. Not a fan of the wallpaper. Well, there's the gas insert I was talking about right there. Check out this kitchen though. A whole wall of floating shelves. This person's obviously a cook. I like the pot filler over the stove. Tons and tons of cabinet space. Lots of custom cabinetry. I mean, this is just a super, super cool space. Photo after photo after photo of something that is just easy to fall in love with. Check out this primary closet. That is just insane. And then you've got this monster backyard with tons of green space. It looks like you could even go back here and add a little bit more of an entertainment feel if that's something that you were into. But this is a really, really cool property at this price point. All right, last up, we're comparing Seattle downtown to something a little bit more out in the country here locally. So if you're looking at comparing or moving from Seattle to here, and you're like, hey, Dan, I don't want to be stuck on top of my neighbors anymore, I've got you. This is obviously a bachelor pad or a married couple that doesn't have any kids. This recently sold for $850,000. 1 bedroom, 1.5 baths, 1,200 square foot. Not to mention, you've got $1,200 a month in condo or HOA fees. A whole wall dedicated to windows. We can expect that at this price point. Kitchen, modern, sleek, updated. We can expect that at this price point. Beautiful downtown views. If that's what you're into, this has got it. I can just imagine this being a fantastic place if you're going to be an entertainer, nightlife. You've got a lot of big aspiration goals and you need to constantly have people that you're entertaining. This is a great pad. Tall ceilings, primary suites nice and large, even big enough for a little sitting area. Bathrooms are, they're okay. There's nothing super impressive here. Decent sized closet. I would expect that you've got a washer and dryer in suite, and you've got covered reserved parking. This is a great little spot, but let me show you what you can get here in coastal Virginia around the same purchase price. All right, we're headed out to Great Bridge. Around nearly the same price, $865,000. Okay, this sold 5 months ago, 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, 4,556 square feet. Much, much bigger. So let's say you need to expand your family. The lot size, nice and large. Let's take a look at these photos. Full brick facade. Backyard that is an entertainer's dream. Nice in-ground pool. A foyer, which is there to impress. I love all the drone shots they have up here because it gives a sense of the space on both the outside and what the neighborhood looks like. Lots and lots of hardscaping that costs a lot of money to install. Monstrous garage. Dedicated laundry area, not shoved in a closet. Just look at this backyard and how awesome this is. Now here in the area, we have these things called frogs, family room over garage. And that's the space over the garage that usually is dedicated for entertaining, ping pong, games. Sometimes what you'll do is you'll put a sound system in there and do like a movie theater. And this looks exactly what they've done. You can see they have a pool table with a ping pong table over top of that, foosball table, and a sitting area for watching movies. The primary suite is enormous. You can have a nice large shower with a huge soaker jetted tub, tray ceilings, picture after picture after picture to show how well this place has been maintained. The only thing I would say is a slight downside for this house is that the kitchen is a little small. I'd like to see it a little bit bigger at this price point, but for the most part, it's well laid out. It's got a decent amount of counter space. The cabinet space is okay. I'd like to see a prettier tile in the kitchen, but this probably hasn't been renovated since it was built in 2002. And there you have it. That's what you can have in coastal Virginia versus Seattle, around the $750,000 purchase price. Quick reminder, if you're making that move, you can get a hold of our team down in the description. We'd love to hear from you. Till the next video, see you later.